the time to be good, but baby, I'm a bad, bad kid. A stocking full of kerosene, matches and wood, 'cause baby, I'm a bad, bad kid. Government surveillance since I started to walk, ain't no telling what I did. I like to think I'm just misunderstood, but you know I'm just a bad, bad kid. Daddy told Mama last Christmas Eve, you know we got a bad, bad kid. He's got a black leather jacket and a real mean streak. I guess he's just a bad, bad kid. He knocked off a Macy's and my uncle's antiques, hocked him for 49 quid. He's on a one-way ticket down a dead-end street.
Hey, good evening, everybody. Happy festivities. Happy holiday season. Thank you for coming out. Just real quick, I just want to give a huge thank you for all your donations and everything. It's very kind, it's very sweet, it's very wonderful. Major shout out to Triangle Park Community Center. They do a lot of great work. Sadly, they both can't be here tonight, Monica and Cynthia, but I know they send all their love and we gotta laugh extra hard for them. But, again, happy holidays. Great time, you know, very inclusive holidays, and if you're a Jehovah's Witness, happy December. That's the whole thing. But this is very fun and very great. This is a very fun show. There's a few, before we can start, there's a few things I gotta name. And again, this is a high-tech show where you forget your clicker. But, with that being said, please keep in mind, this is at Monty Hall's WFMU. It's not a WFMU show. Very confusing, but I have to explain. For example, this show already got off onto a weird foot, right? Please, for the love of God, do not hit up Monty Hall on Facebook, Yelp, Google, and leave them a negative review. It is not their fault, 'cause it is not a WFMU show. Again, not a WFMU show. Please keep in mind, if you have complaints about this show, again, WFMU is not the problem. Joshua Lay is who you're upset with. Joshua Lay is me. You're upset with me, not WFMU. You might be thinking, oh man, that's great. I hate this guy's guts so much already. He made us come out, made the show weird. His computer was exporting something throughout. But, again, just please leave WFMU at ease. It's me you're upset with. You might be thinking, all right, how can I really lay into you for this show if I didn't enjoy it? I'm very angry. You can email me at joshualay92@gmail. I did put my birth year in there because I'm unoriginal. And let's say, hey man, that's not enough. I'm even more furious now that I got your email, but I need a direct line. There's my phone number. There's my real number, 918 Oklahoma area code, if you're wondering. So it'll be maybe your only Oklahoma number, but that is my number. Call me anytime, middle of the night, be like, you fucked up the intro so bad. How dare you? But again, that might not be enough for your night to, you know, you're really upset, you're angry. Here is my social security number. You can steal it, do whatever you want with it. I'm telling you right now, all my credit cards are already maxed out to pay for this PowerPoint that didn't work. But that's just some you know, house cleaning issues. But again, let me see if I can nail this. My name's Joshua Lay. If you can't tell by my face, I am Asian, Asian American. And my mom, she immigrated from South Korea, met my dad in Oklahoma, a white guy. They fell in love, got married, had kids. Beautiful story. Different backgrounds, different languages even. And they fell in love and started a family. My mom was really great. She wanted to give us a real traditional American upbringing. So she got a divorce. And you know, that's might be why I decided to put on a holiday show, just a heads up, you know. Family goes through divorce, have 2 older siblings, family of 3, raised by a single mother. And she did her best, right? The holidays, I get the holiday blues a little bit. Anyone else get some of the holiday blues? Of course not, that's why you're here. I have to do these kind of events to kind of bring back some love and joy into it. Only because as a kid, Again, single mother working 3 jobs to make ends meet is a little tough on Christmas morning, because when you're a kid, you don't realize, oh, holidays are about like spending time with loved ones. You're just like, I want a fucking toy, and I want it now. And that was me, sadly. And so I just remember going to the Christmas tree in the morning, being very unenthused, because I knew that, single mom, she'd do what she can. But one morning I saw it was a nice, tightly wrapped square. I was like, oh my God, this might be a new PlayStation 1 video game, born in '92. And oh my God, this is great. So I go, I shake it, I go, oh, that's rustling around a lot, that's weird. And I open it. And God bless my mother. She wanted us to have something to open so bad, she wrapped up a pack of ramen noodles. And I was like, oh man, fuck. And I was like, okay, let me just check the stockings. This is a little rough. So I go to the stocking and I wrestle it and I go, oh, let's pull it out. Ramen noodle flavoring packets. I was like, oh my God. Terrible. But it always wasn't so, down on my luck. One year, my mother was dating a man who so desperately wanted to be our stepfather. And if you've never had a Christmas with a wannabe stepfather, oh, it is delightful. It is so good. Oh, this guy, he wanted our love so bad. He would buy us anything. 7 years old. I was like, all right, let's see what this guy is all about. See another square wrapped gift, and I go, oh my God. There's no way this would happen again. He's too rich, too wealthy. Shake it, and I go, oh, it's not rustling around. This is great. I open it up. It's a brand new DVD player. I'm like, holy shit, for a 7-year-old, this is awesome. Open up the accompanying gift. I'm like, all right, better not be a book. You wouldn't fucking do that. When we open this, Jackass the movie unrated on DVD. 7 years old. I was like, oh my God, this guy really wants to keep fucking my mom. This is insane. He'll do anything. This is so fun. But that's a big reason why I wanted to kind of put on a holiday event. Again, your donations go so far, and it's going to make a lot of kids and a lot of families very happy. So again, just give yourself a round of applause. Thank you guys so much. And if you can't tell, this is a very cozy holiday lounge. And this is Joshua Lay's little holiday party, he likes to call Warm Feeling. And we're going to have a lot of great guests tonight. You're going to meet some of my really great friends. They're really, really awesome people. And I think at this point in time, we might be ready for our very first guest. Let's see what's going on out there. Let's see. First guest, he's always late, but he always delivers. Don't worry, there's something happening. Very first guest. Oh, come on in, buddy. There he is. Holy shit. Hey. Thank you so much. That you brought a gift. Thank you. Give it up for Reverend Nicholas, a very great guy.
Joshua, I did not know we were going to have so many people over for company this evening. This is lovely.
Yeah,
Look at everyone's smiling faces all cramped in real tight.
Oh, I love it.
Warms my heart. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well,
You're not going to open your gift in front of everybody?
I'm bashful. That's my thing.
Are you sure? It's very personal.
Do I need to open it?
No, I would not suggest it at all.
Thank you. Well, hey, you're the first guest to arrive. I got to go set up downstairs, get the party really going. But Reverend Nicholas, you okay to make yourself at home for a second?
I'm a bit embarrassed to be this early. I apologize to everybody for showing up. Am I too early? Should I go back downstairs and twiddle about? Or am I safe to wander your living room while you go gallivanting around your own home?
I had second thoughts, but I like the word gallivanting, so I think you're okay, buddy. But I'm going to go set up the party. Have at it.
Leave me be. Joshua Lay, ladies and gentlemen, please, a warm round of applause. For those not in the fold, my name is the good Reverend Nicholas. I'm a former backyard wrestling promoter from Sussex County, New Jersey. I hold 3 degrees from DeVry University. 1 in business management, 1 in accounting, and 1 in theological studies. And the only reason I got them at DeVry University was because my viewpoints were too extreme for the University of Phoenix. I was shunned due to my harsh political leanings from the University of Phoenix, and I was forced to settle for a theological degree from DeVry University, which I completed using free Wi-Fi from a Toys R Us underneath the New Jersey Turnpike. It is a pleasure to be here in Jersey City. Is this primarily a New Jersey audience I'm speaking? Phenomenal. Can I ask y'all a question? Do y'all pronounce it Secaucus or Sea-caucus? Sea-caucus! One at a time, assholes. One at a time. By show of hands, who says Secaucus? Interesting. By who says Sea-caucus? Who does that? No shame whatsoever. Do you know what I do? Friends, I just say Clifton and I get the fuck out of there. I spent a lot of times there. People do say, Reverend Nicholas, you don't sound like you're from Sussex County. So much to the point where I do have to address it. And listen, I might not sound like I'm from Sussex County to the non-believers. But if you spend as much time breaking into the Ogdensburg zinc mine as I have after hours and bathing in the lime-rich water deposits within the bottomless pit where they throw beer cans, you get a concussion or two. I'm going on my 9th. One more and I get a free CAT scan. I've had 9 concussions if you're doing the math. Not all from a zinc mine. I'm one of those romantics that can only get off when he gets into a jet ski accident. On Lake Grinnell. All right. A little bit more. I should probably start to testify a little bit. I believe that religion is a funny way of finding people. I'm gonna come clean here. I do worship a snake. I believe that the earth is a flat disc surrounded by a snake, balanced on an ocean of beautiful, delicious, sweet milk. Every child's dream, an ocean of the sweetest milk. And I didn't always have this set of beliefs. Religion has a way of finding its way to you. I opened the Bible once, and I've only read one passage. I believe it's Mark 16:18 says, "And they shall take up serpents." And that is all of the Bible I've ever read. I thought, sounds cool. And at the time, I was on my 3rd strike working at a PetSmart on Route 23. So it made a lot of sense. I was neck deep in snake. One day a fella came in, bought a snake, bought a tank, bought a heat lamp, but he bought no food. And I said, brother, we've got all the snake food you'll ever need. Frozen rats, frozen mice. And he goes, no, it's okay. My cousin is an exterminator, and I'm just going to feed the snake all of the poison rats and mice that he brings home. And I said, no. You can't go do it. That's not... The poison would hurt the snake if you're not following. I tried to explain this, and he said, no, it's okay. The venom in the snake will counteract the poison in the mice, and it'll even itself out. Check your math on that one. Venom and poison, not the same thing. Very different, as a matter of fact. Does anyone know the difference between venom and poison? Well, Venom, their lead singer played bass. You follow? And poison, something diabetes. I don't really give a shit. He had a show where all of his girlfriends lived on a bus. I stopped listening. I don't care. I promised Joshua I would do a craft corner for his show. I figured I'd come out here and spread some warmth and invite everybody in. So we're going to do a little arts and crafts. And this cozy time of year, you turn up the heat, you throw on a blanket, and you just putter about your home, whether you do jigsaw puzzles or Legos or you finger bang each other. I don't give a shit. So what I've done is I've gathered a few small sticks and some twine that I was able to remove from a safety ladder at the Home Depot, and I've fashioned this little doodad here, which is supposed to scare away the hill witches. And if for whatever reason, here's the thing about the hill witches. You can't They don't scare easy. And to be completely honest, I'm not even sure how this is supposed to work. But you can go ahead and make one at home. Again, I don't give a shit. Promise kept. I hope that didn't hit anything expensive. Now we're coming to the conclusion of this, but I have prepared a surprise for everyone. If you'd all reach under your chairs, I have taped a live snake underneath everyone's chair in this room. Go ahead, check, please. I promise. There is a live snake taped underneath. Go and hold it up so I can see. Has anyone found this? Is there, actually, check, now I'm nervous. Is there not a single snake taped under anyone's chair? That can't be good. All right, well, luckily I always travel with spares, so. All right. The thing is, if you scruff them, like they think you're their mama, so they don't bite. And I think I'm gonna conclude. Look, listen. Look to your left, look to your right now. Look around your neighbors, greet each other. Odds are I've been inside some of your crawl spaces. So you have more in common than you think. But if you wouldn't mind joining me in a little prayer. So I'm gonna do a bit and you'll call and response. And we're gonna usher in the new year the only way I know how. So repeat after me, please. Dear Snake Jesus. Please, please, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I've done terrible, terrible things that I am in no way prepared to apologize for. I am willing to do anything to avoid punishment for my many, many sins except come to terms with the damage that I have wrought. Oh, Snake Jesus. Oh, Snake Jesus. You're the coolest. You are truly everlasting. Because you're so much more difficult to crucify than human Jesus. Because of your lack of limbs and extremities, it would prove quite difficult to nail you to practically anything. Let alone one long singular plank of wood. Oh wait, what's that I hear? Do you hear that? Do you hear sleigh bells coming from the back of the room? Is that Santa Claus? Santa Claus? Wait, no, that ringing just happens sometimes. All right, well, the moon's getting high in the sky, or is it? And I've got to get going because in about a half hour I'm due to fight the bus driver on the way to divorce court. But give it up one more time for Joshua Lay, your host, everybody. Your host.
Oh my goodness. This is so fun. Again, I told you I got some weird friends, great friends. They're the sweetest. Their heart's in the right place. And, they can come in at any minute. I think right now some new guests will be here, hopefully, at any point in time. Oh my God, that was fast. Hey, come on in. Hey, come on in, buddies. Feel free to clap for my guests. Whoa, hey, hang on. Sorry, do I know either of you?
No, I'm Steve, and this is Jake.
Hi, Steve, Jake. I'm sorry, have we met before? How'd you know about
We're in the
party?
band Double Death Duty.
Okay,
But
cool.
tonight we're carolers trying to spread holiday cheer.
Oh, that's sweet. Normally, carolers stay outside. I don't know why I came in.
Dude, trust me, you're going to want to hear this up close and personal.
All right. I'm sold and scared, but you guys okay if some carolers play some music for us, make some noise?
Hi.
Christmas tree comes an evil you cannot see. It's Death Santa. His eyes as black as the void. What's inside? There are no toys. It's Death Santa. Ho, 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 ho.
Death Santa. I thought you said Christmas. I thought you were carolers. What the hell was that?
Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song.
All right, sorry about that. That was Death Santa. I'm sorry about that. But all right, how do we reset? I think hopefully a new guest might be coming in soon. This guy's usually on point. He's very punctual. He's a great guy. Let's see if he's out there. Oh my God, he is. Hey, come on in, buddy. Holy hell. Hey, oh, that's Colin Armstrong. Give it up for Colin Armstrong.
I grew up really broke. Did anybody else here do whippets or just me? Yeah, okay, all right. I went to this school. My mom went into debt to send me to this school in the hopes that I'd be like, fucking not doing this, honestly. I really blew it with this, you know. So she took me to, I'm the only poor kid in this school full of like rich, like elite kids, you know. And here's how rich this school was. This is true. This school was so rich, they had an assembly on how to talk to poor people. I know, and it was my first day. I was like, is this for me? This is insane. You know, how to talk to, it wasn't even like they just showed up, they put a movie on. The movie, it faded in on this single mother of two, and they're so poor, according to the movie, they're so poor they eat their cereal with water. That's how poor they were, according to the movie. And all these rich kids in the class are like affected by them, like they're crying, and they're like, oh my God, no, that's terrible. God, eat his Lucky Charms with water. I'm so rich, I ate my Lucky Charms with milk. I took milk for granted. And I'm the only actually poor kid who's like, you can just eat that shit dry. You don't need to ruin it with, is that what they think poor people or do? I ate my cereal acoustic every morning. You don't need to ruin it with what? Is that what they think poor kids don't do that? You know how I know this movie was made by a rich person? This movie, because the kid in the movie was eating Lucky Charms. $4.99 a box. Well, I didn't have a name brand cereal until I was 36. I'm 29. I'm still trying to work on it, dude. I didn't have Cheerios. So they just called it Toasted Oats. You ever have Toasted Oats? Yeah, it came in a bag, right? It tasted like the goddamn recession, right? I didn't have Cocoa Puffs. They just called it Chocolate Spheres for some reason. Chocolate, you ever get so broke you lose a mascot? What the fuck? No slogan, never cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, just like bummed out about circles. Fuck that. Dude, I didn't even have Lucky Charms. I just had lead in my water. That's true, I'm from Newark. Anybody here from Newark? Get tested. I did, I got a letter, 2020. This supposed to be a Christmas show. I know, sorry. I got a letter in the mail, and they were like, Dear Newark resident, we fucked up. They're like, there's been lead the whole time. That's what the letter said. And I was like, what? I was like, I'm gonna be a good son, what the fuck? And I wrote back, I was like, what do we do about this as a community? And they wrote back, they were like, don't drink it in the past, and you'll be fine. Yeah. Pretty brutal. Anybody here from Newark? The Newark area? We can say Newark. N-O-R-K. Some people from not Newark call it Newark, and that's wrong. For some reason. I think I know the reason. We got lead brain. That's why we've been saying it wrong this whole time. I can't do math, sir. I want to start doing more crimes. You know? You don't fucking know. I do. Did you guys see that thing? This guy in the news, he like killed his wife, and then like he got caught because his Google searches were like all like admitting it basically. I feel like if I killed someone, I would totally do that. But my Google search, I have like ADD, so my like okay look here scenario. I would murder someone. The lawyer, he would take the stand. He'd be like, Your Honor, I'm now going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that the defendant, Mr. Collin, brutally and calculatedly murdered his wife. I present to you Exhibit A, the defendant's iPhone search history. And then he would take my phone. First Google search, I'm fucked. First Google search, it'd be like, how to hide dead body? Cleaning bloodstains from carpet. Why does murder make you so hungry? McDonald's open near me? McDonald's versus Wendy's. What's better? Reddit.com. Best food to get after committing crimes. When did Shawshank Redemption come out? Shawshank Redemption, true story? I think I'm going to jail. What do I do? Is drop soap real? What exactly is a bottom bitch? How do you live with yourself once you've done the unspeakable? Will God look down on me with damnation for what I've done to his precious creation? Is there a God? Is there a hell? Will I one day pay for my cosmic sins against humanity? Where am I going when I finally die? MILFs. All right. I guess, happy Kwanzaa. Later, guys. Have a good night. Yes.
Angel, yeah, holy shits.
Hello.
Angel, how are you?
Good.
That's a weird wrapped gift. What'd you bring?
It's for me.
And,
but
wait,
you
what?
can-
What's in it?
You don't need, you'll know later. Hi, my name's Angel, and not only am I Asian and a comedian and a filmmaker, but I also love to eat lobsters. And I love lobsters in general. And I thought it'd be fun, or maybe just for me, maybe not for you, because I know I only have like 5 minutes left, right? So I thought it'd be fun if I eat a whole lobster within 5 minutes.
Oh, hey, Angel, did I miss something? Is something going on? Do you need help with anything?
I was just setting the table. I now have 4 minutes, right?
Oh, no, you're great on
Okay,
time.
great.
This isn't a timed event, but I just want to check.
Well, I already, I've already prepared myself to eat a lobster under 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna eat, and I'm also really hungry. This is actually what the gift was. It's a lobster. I'm sorry for the smell. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this whole thing in 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna eat the whole thing, and I'm just gonna display lobster facts for you all. Okay? So are you guys ready for me to watch me eat a lobster and also learn more about lobsters? Okay, all right. Go ahead.
OK，你有一支係咪？
一個。
哦，呢支係3元。OK，
Oh my God, on the dot, exactly. I believe Andrea Wang. Holy hell, thank you, Andrea. Hey.
Oh my gosh, hi. Good to see you, Josh.
Good to see you.
I'm here for the holidays because about a year ago exactly, I had just finished working. So I'm a graphic designer, and I was working on the presidential campaign. Yes, you guys remember that? That was kind of fun. That was kind of crazy. And people will be like, well, first people will say, well, which one? And I said, well, you gotta visit Mar-a-Lago. It is very beautiful this time of year. No, just kidding. I'm gonna be talking about working on the Kamala Harris campaign. It's the gift of knowledge that you're getting tonight. It's about to get learned. It's true. So I just was reminiscing about that. So that was 1 year ago. I started when it was Biden, which is crazy. And this is how they told us, by the way, that it was switching. Welcome to the Harris campaign, folks, at Channel. More soon. More soon would then encompass like the next 3 or 4 months. It was crazy. So we basically didn't know anything. They didn't tell us anything. That was the first day that she started on the campaign. So I've never been to any kind of like a gender reveal party, but I feel like that's how I imagine it was like a botched gender reveal party. Like, it's a boy, oh wait, no, it's a girl. And it's so crazy because like her first day there was also my first day in the office. So I remember like getting caught up in all the hype. And I went to the front and I shook her hand, and her hand was so soft. And she was like, oh, thank you so much for all the work you're doing. And I was like, oh my God, she's so nice. She's so relatable. I am her and she is me. It's just two girls at their first day at work. And then we're two girls without a job. Okay, this is me. I just like don't understand. Like I also like I'm prone to depression. Sometimes I tell my therapist, like, I feel like I'm a spectator in my own life. And then I see this on the front page of the news and I feel like it doesn't even seem like I belong there. But anyway, that's fun. So I was a graphic designer. Anybody in the creative field here? You guys look artsy. They have that over here in Jersey? Okay, sorry. That was mean. Yeah, we got to work on a lot of cool stuff. I'll just go through it really quick. Just like branding, events, like rallies. It was super exciting. We learned so much. We got to work on the... Also, they didn't tell us who the running mate was, so we just have to make 6 sets of different designs because we don't know who it's going to be either. I'm serious. We made like a bus, a plane. That's pretty cool. Okay, crowd work. Anybody know what kerning is? Make some noise for kerning. Nice. Frickin' nerds? Okay. If you don't know, it's just like the vertical space between letters. Because you want to achieve like visual balance. I told you you're here to get learned. So this is a big thing that our design director would emphasize. Like, make sure you kern. Did you kern? Did you kern that? And we're all like, she's being so annoying. Who cares? Like, no one's going to see. So we made this banner that was for a big campaign event in North Carolina, and can you guys see where it doesn't look kerned? Shout it out, what is that? Yes, that's right. Right there. It doesn't look balanced, and we're like, okay, whatever, no one's gonna see that. And then there was a font blog that wrote about us fucking assholes have nothing better to do with their time. He said, not the best kerning on this rally sign. And then he continues to say, the font doesn't look like that by default. So something went awry in the typesetting, aka it was some designer's fault. Wasn't me. But I really did feel like I had a concrete impact just as one person working on this big project. I remember okay, so this is crazy. So this was my first week on the campaign. It was still Biden, and it was actually after the debate, remember that? Where he kind of embarrassed himself on a global scale. And we were like, okay, what are we gonna do to turn this ship around? And as a designer, you only have a limited toolkit to engage with that. I'm not saying when you have a hammer, everything looks like a nail, but it's like you have a hammer and that's, by God, go forth and hammer, because you can't do anything else. So we were actually trying to make a font of his handwriting. We were like, we're gonna brand him as like relatable and like humanize him. We were trying to make a font of his handwriting. So we had to print out a worksheet, and we were like, okay, he needs to write these letters, so then we can kind of like Xerox them in. And then I came on the campaign. I have worked on fonts before, and I said, well, actually, you need to write the letters in context so you can see how they connect to the word. So that's standard practice. So instead of doing this, you actually should give them a worksheet that looks like this, which is a bunch of essentially nonsense letters that this is standard for type designers to use, and Alpha Babs, Charlie Days, Echo Foxtrot. So it's more like, it just feels so powerful to know that I, in my first week in the job, could basically force this sick old man to write nonsense. Just garbled, complete. So the way I describe this is kind of just looks like some stream of consciousness that you would have in a dream, or like just like if there's like a mentally ill person having an episode. Which leads me to wonder, like, did I give him dementia? like, did I trigger? Okay, so why did she lose? I was thinking about why did she lose? It's just crazy because, like, okay, record-breaking fundraising haul of $1 billion that she had, second only to the marketing budget of Shen Yun, as we know it. How did she lose? I want to talk a little bit about the Trump merch. I think it's really good. Because we're so, like, about kerning and following the rules and doing everything right and do your homework, eat your vegetables, but, like, we all know this, right? Make a MAGA hat, classic. And they have an Elon Goth version. And they break a lot of the traditional rules of design. Like, I'm pretty sure that's like the wrong, like, dash or whatever. And then, like, the, oh, this is crazy. This is so anti-design. But it still works even though it's, like, objectively, like, bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it was up to me, I would have made something, like, okay, look. Bad kerning, objectively bad, but it's like, it didn't really matter. That's not really, we're not speaking the same language. It's very like anti-design. So the moments that they've historically been a little loose with their design. I think it works for them. And the times that we leaned into anti-design that really worked, it was kind of like breaking the mold of like what worked and what didn't work in terms of traditional design. But then we're just wasting our time kind of like messing around with kerning and stuff. We should have done something like this, basically, is what I'm saying. All right, thank you guys so much for having me. One more time for Josh.
That was great. And you guys still having a great time out there for the children. Thank you again so much for coming to this holiday party. It really warms my heart. And, believe it or not, I think another guest might be arriving any moment right now. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's Pat Byrne. Give it up for Pat Byrne. Oh, man. Hey, how are you, buddy?
I got into my own note war recently in that same building. It went a little different. It's a classic urban tale. The upstairs neighbor playing music a little too loud. My wife says, hey, why don't you ask them to turn it down? I'm like, I'll leave a note. Bad idea, terrible idea. Wish I didn't do this. I leave a note and I just say, hey neighbor, we live below you, smiley face. Possible to lower your volume and or bass, ? My wife and I have an early morning, blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking, this is poetry. Clearly they'll abide. It's after midnight. Common mistake. So I leave the note on the door. Go back downstairs. 5 minutes go by, and he wrote me a note back that just said, stop having predictably short sex. I'm a comedian, so I wrote back immediately. I just said, at least we have sex. At least we have sex. It's first thought, but I said it. I was a little panicked. At least we have sex. This will squash that mess. He writes me a note back 2 minutes later that just says, "Sounds like one of you is." I don't show this note to my wife. I sleep on it. I don't sleep at all, actually. With my last ounce of humility, I slide a note under his door the next morning that just said, "Got any tips?" I came home that day from work to a letter that was addressed to Dude in apartment 11. I opened up a diagram. When I say it was like a NASA-level blueprint of my neighbor's approach on how to find the clitoris. I have never been my mind was blown. Like this, the accuracy, the detail. I completely understood what he was talking about. So days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. I mean, this guy saved my marriage, basically. So I realized I forgot to leave him a thank you note because one day I just got home and there was, after a very long night, clearly he put a Post-it note on my door that just said, "Now that underline is more like it." Sideways smiley face, winking face. And so it hits me, I'm like, oh my God, I never wrote him a note. So I'm like, dude, thank you, exclamation point. You saved my marriage, smiley face. Also, question mark, are you like an architect, LOL? He writes me a note back immediately. He's like, I'm an architect, LOL. I was like, oh my God. So I sent him one more note back. I'm just like, can't thank you enough. You're the best. If at all possible, like if it's late, I really think it's the subwoofer. If you could just turn it down like 5%. And just moments after I slid that note under his door, he opened the door and he spit in my face. That guy changed my life. All right, we're gonna close it out with some impressions. You guys like impressions? Thank God, thank God. All right. Well, this is an alt show, so we got to do some alt impressions. Okay. You guys all right if I put this here right in front of you? I know it's intimidating, but I need my cheat sheet here. Okay. All right. You know what? Why don't I use that chair? I'll hold the mic. I'll use the chair. Okay. Here's your first impression. You got to remember, this is before the internet. This is before smartphones. Thanks. That's every documentary you've ever seen. All right. This is Bruce Springsteen leaving a haunted house. They were saying Bruce, right?
Yeah, this has been a very fun, great holiday event. And again, a round of applause for everyone for bringing something, coming here. Proceeds go to Triangle Park. This is fantastic. And, I'm going to speak a little out of school right now, but, I mean, you know how these Hollywood folks are. They always show up last, late to the party, big entrance, the whole thing. I think if I know this man enough, Hollywood man that he is, he's probably arriving any time now just to make a grand entrance at any point. He always waits to ring the doorbell. It's a whole thing. Oh, Mr. Hollywood. Oh, Chris Gethard, everybody. Oh, my God. Wow. Hey, buddy. Hey, Chris. Thank you for arriving fashionably late.
Thanks for having me, notorious Hollywood guy, Chris Gethard. No, Lord knows my endless Hollywood pride.
That was in his rider, everybody.
It was, yes.
To book Gethard. He goes, yeah, I'm Hollywood.
You have to mention the word Hollywood 3 times in my intro, or else I walk.
Yeah.
Or else I walk. Yeah.
He's a real Hollywood Beetlejuice. 3 times.
If there's one place people associate me with, it's Hollywood, California.
Definitely. Well, Gethard, classic showbiz, no gift. But,
oh, shit.
But, hey, buddy, I know everyone downstairs, like, you know, Reverend Nicholas, all of them, they get very starstruck around A-list celebrities.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. Yes. Yes, season 9 of The Office. After Carell left, when it got good.
So, I don't want to, have them embarrass myself and everybody. I'm going to go downstairs, let them know that A-list Hollywood man, Chris Gethard.
Thank you so much.
Is here.
Thank you. Let them know the guy who
so
played Dr. Gary LaMarche on NBC's Blind Spot is here. I used a satellite to deflect a missile. I demand respect.
And we'll leave it on that plug. Give it up for Chris Gethard.
Thank you so much, Joshua. Thank you. Thanks for having me at this wonderful show. It's so nice to come together for a good cause and try to do things for people in need sincerely. Thank you for organizing this show, Joshua. Thank all of you for coming out. And thanks, Monty Hall, for having us. I gotta say, I've been a comedian for 25 years, and every once in a while, I'm like, I'm tired, I'm a dad, I'm older. Why do I still feel compelled to do random shows when people ask me? And the reason is because every once in a while you see a performer you haven't seen before eat a lobster while showing slideshows of her recent bowel movements, and you feel so inspired that comedy can still fucking surprise you sometimes, and that people who want to get weird and take chances sometimes can create an electricity in the room. But it's one of those things too where I'm also like, I don't want to do no one's beaten the lobster bit tonight. We all know that, right? I'm not going to do anything funnier than Angel eating a lobster, showing pictures of her boobs, and then heightening the bit by showing pictures of her real-life child. Like, there's nothing I'm gonna do that is better than that. So if everyone's okay with that, I am willing to try to close out the show. And psyched to be here. I'm also so thrilled to be on a stage here owned by WFMU Radio, which has been a vitally important piece of my life. One of the luckiest breaks in my childhood was that I had a cool older brother. He was 3 grades ahead of me, and when he was in 7th grade, his friend Justin, who was like a little young to like as much metal as he did, told my brother about FMU. And my brother started listening, which meant I got to sit around listening to FMU when I was in 4th grade. And I think it really did leave an imprint on most of why I behave the way I behave. And we loved WFMU so much. I still do. I listen every day. I listen to Clay Pigeon every morning. And Joe Belock is the show. And I love Terry T. And those were my real people as far as like the DJs I obsessed over. But I remember when we were young, my brother and I started to realize that some of the WFMU DJs would take calls and we could prank call them. And unlike WSOU, we used to call Hall Line after Seton Hall games, and they'd get so mad when children were pranking them. We used to call WSOU, and they played all the fucking, nothing better than the Catholic school that all it is basketball games and horrifically dark Norwegian black metal on their radio station. There's nothing more Catholic about Seton Hall University than the music SOU plays. Like, this shit's dark right under the surface. But those DJs would get so mad. And we realized some of the FMU DJs enjoyed the prank calls from children. Like Chris T, Aerial View. If you were funny enough, he'd be like, fine, I won't hang up. And we'd be like, oh. And it was the best. Although my brother, this is true, one time prank called the DJ so many times that he called my house. He star 69'd us. He star 69'd us. Called back, and my mom picked up, and he was like, your son keeps prank calling. And my mom was like, Greg, you've been prank calling the radio station. And it was all on the air of WFMU. My mom yelling at my brother was on the air. And that was Gerard Cosloy, I believe, and he was removed from the station in part because of my fucking idiot brother. But I love the station to this day. I'm so happy to be here. I want to start with something true. which is this. I don't know Joshua Lay that well. Is Joshua in the room still?
Hey, buddy.
Joshua, I want to speak to something because you can vouch for me. You and I have crossed paths a few times, polite hellos, but we've never really buddied up, correct?
Correct.
That is an intentional choice on my part. It is. And it's nothing against you. I need to explain, and I've been hoping for a chance to explain this someday, because here's the other thing. Like, I actually think that Jersey City has so much good comedy happening, between, Joshua and Colin, if you've seen tonight, Nick Fierro and Alex Grubard and Alex Nicholas, and everything happening at Pet Shop and the White Eagle Hall shows. Like, I think there is really like a little bit of a Jersey City scene separate from the New York scene, and I love it so much. And I've become buddies with so many of these younger comics. In my mind, they started after me, so I refer to them as younger, not in age, but I'm a crusty old guy in their eyes. But Joshua, I think, would vouch for me. Like, culturally, everything is built for me and him to like hang, be buddies like that, and it's never happened. And if Joshua, if you've ever wondered why old Gethard hasn't buddied up to you like he has the little Keegan Tyndall, like, I'll tell you, I give you the real answer. It's because the existence of Jersey City comedian Joshua Lay makes me feel extraordinarily old. And here's why. I've been doing this for 25 years, and I have already had an entire friendship start to finish with a completely different comedian whose name was also Joshua Lay. 1000% true fact. There was another comedian named Joshua Lay who I met. I taught him in an improv class almost 20 years ago, and then he started doing stand-up around when I did, and we always remained buddies, did tons of shows together, weren't the tightest, but would not be unusual for us to text and touch base, and have lost touch. And the fact that I could go on a complete resolved narrative arc with one comedian named Joshua Lay, and then years later there's a new comedian named Joshua Lay. I can't reconcile how long I've been doing this, so I can't fucking be friends with you. I'm so sorry. I can't be friends with you. I can't. It makes me think too hard. It reminds me of, I'm old enough that I grew up with like Nintendo, the NES, and the Commodore 64, and if anybody else is old enough to have played those very early gaming systems when the computers did not have enough memory, and eventually we played long enough, they'd start regurgitating things from, I feel like I'm like halfway through the loop, and the comedy gods are telling me, you are old, we can't think of any new names for comedians. We're reusing names for comedians in the simulation of your life, because you need to fucking quit doing this. Here's other people named it. And also, I mean no offense by this, but when you hear the facts, I think you'll even agree with it, Joshua, you'll never be cooler than the other Joshua Lay. You won't be. And I think you're pretty fucking cool. I do think you're cool. But this fucking guy had the best day job of any comedian I've ever met, and you're all gonna think I'm lying, and I'm not. The way he earned his money was that he was the New Jersey Devil. And that's true. And that's true. And you know, with me, that goes a real long way. And I think a lot of you in the room are probably very rightfully going, what the fuck are you talking about? The Jersey Devil is a cryptozoological beast that lives in the Primaries. How could that have been his day job? You're right, that is the Jersey Devil, but the Jersey Devil is also the mascot for the hockey team. He was the mascot. I met this guy, and everybody else back then, it was like, all these comedians who didn't have fucking 2 dimes to rub together. I'm a dog walker. Oh, I house sit for people. Oh, I tempt this and that. Oh, I dress in a giant red plushy devil costume. At that point, I go to the Meadowlands, I put on ice skates, and I fire the fucking t-shirt cannon. That's like, I asked Joshua downstairs, what's your day job? He was like, teacher. Like that's great. Oh, you're doing God's work. Thanks for helping the kids. Great. Do you fucking ice skate backwards and do backflips while dressed as the devil? Like, you're never gonna be the coolest Joshua Lay I know. You make me feel old. I'm happy to do your show. I'm glad people brought food. People should be fed and warm, especially in the holiday season. But honestly, I just can't with you, dude. I can't. Is the plan, right? Thanks so much for having me. Sorry we can't be friends. I hope it makes sense to you more. If you've ever wondered why I've avoided you socially, that's why.
Yeah, adds up. It adds up.
Did you know about that guy? Have you heard about him before?
Yeah, he wrote for Jimmy Fallon, JoshLay.com. When I registered my own name, I go, fuck!
You had to get JoshLay.net because of my friend?
No. Joshua.
Oh, so he knows about you too.
Maybe. But give it up for New Jersey's favorite son, Chris Gethard.
No, that's...
And all the other performers come up on stage. We're gonna just do a nice farewell. This is great. Give it up for Nick Fierro, Reverend Nicholas, Pat Byrne, Colin Armstrong, oh my God, Andrea Wang, Andrew Yao. Again, this was a dream come true. This is very, very fun. Sorry, buddy. Thank you. And I hope you guys have had a great night, but thank you again. So, oh, fuck, hang on.
Wait!
Hey, guys.
It's us again.
Yeah, double death duty.
Look, we feel horrible about earlier, and we want to make it up to you.
We feel really bad.
I want to play one more song. Let's play one more song.
One more song. Just one more.
Just one more.
Different song.
Very, very different.
What do you guys think? One more song for the night? All right, well, I'll let him get queued up. Jesus Christ, this is the only time I'll ever have chords to go to guitars in my living room ever again. This is a nightmare. All right, so one more song, different song, extra emphasis on different.
Promise.
All right, so give it up for double death duty, everybody.
It is a nice sound system in your house, by the way. Now, if you guys know the words to this Christmas song, please join us, please.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round young virgin and mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly. Ho, 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 ho.
Christ, fucking hell. Get out of here. No, boo double death duty. Boo them forever. They were not part of the show, and they somehow scalpeled $50 off me. But no, in all seriousness, please give it up for Jake and Steve. Come back up here. Come on. And again, real quick, please give it up for Andrea Wang, Andrew Yao, Colin Armstrong, Nick Fierro, Pat Byrne, and again, Hollywood's favorite New Jersey son, Chris Gethard. That is our show. Thank you guys so much. This was fantastic. Have a great holiday season. Thank you. Good night.
Well, my U-Log is burning low, and my socks are filled with nothing but coal. I've been outed, should I be alone? Told her wrong, but why, I'll never know. She got fed up and left me this year. I got no reason for holiday cheer, but with my fifth of eggnog and a case of beer, my spirit's ready to go. I'm outside, my humbug ain't quite strong enough. I miss her badly, but sadly all I'll get is tough love. Take me with her this Christmas, that's the one thing on my wish list. Might take a miracle, I pray it's still Mr. Claus, and we cross this out.
Big time show,
Well, you have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to figure it out. It's fun. Everybody gets it.